New York Times Magazine they had pulled this out probably about a week ago. I don't know if it has. I don't know if it doesn't have a date or anything. Oh yeah, April 27th, 2026. So
Okay.
2 weeks ago.
And you're going to be able to read the full article? No, sometimes the New York Times is stingy with that.
We'll give it a shot. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so it's the 30 greatest living American songwriters. More than 250 music insiders and 6 New York Times critics weighed in on who defines the new American songbook. Here is an unranked list are the artists that they chose. So
Okay.
I guess it's in no particular order.
All right, fair.
Niles Rodgers.
Yes, that's fair. He did tons of stuff for Michael Jackson, if I recall correctly.
Good Times, I Want Your Love, Lost in Music, Everybody Dance, My Feet Keeps Dancing.
That was deep in the disco days.
The song Nile Rodgers distilled the spirit of disco heyday, long nights, bright lights, romance, sex, and all of the above.
Mm-hmm. He founded Chic, which was a huge band back in the 70s.
Yeah.
I think
he
he's
died
good.
in 1996. Roger was co-founder of Chic. Yeah.
All right. I approve of that one. He made a big impact on music for sure.
Lucinda Williams.
Who?
Lucinda Williams.
The hell's that?
Sweet Salt, Ice Crunch, Oyster Grit, Grease Bacon. Okay, I still don't. Okay, she's known for Car Wheels on a Gravel Road. Her half-century music making began of a kind of textured tour. She passed through some of the country, and many songwriters got through black music and discovered what distinguished effects of from alternative. What? Give me the lighter notes. Give me like what the fuck you've done, because I all I see is hibbity jibby in the first paragraph there.
Here, I'll give you a too long didn't read. It was a blues artist who had shitty accordion in her music, and it was based around Louisiana because that's what Zydeco is like, bayou music.
Okay. Covered Robert Johnson and Melvin Lil Son Jackson.
Those are classic.
Is counterfeited above or counterfeited.
Yeah, Robert Johnson and Lil Son Jackson are very popular, like mid 20th century blues players. Led Zeppelin actually was ripped off Robert Johnson a lot.
Would you put her in that class now? I don't think so.
I'm going to give her my score for her will be I've never heard of her, but she looks like her music is shit out of 10.
Because you have a punchable weird face, then
it's just plus the description of all her bullshit, like, oh, I'm trying to be an old black man in 1930, and I was like, shut up. So no, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't agree with this one at all.
Yep.
Stevie Wonder.
Okay, that's of course.
Yeah,
he's top 3 of all time, any country.
Yes. Part-Time Lover, If You Really Love Me, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, Happy Birthday, That Girl. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, Stevie Wonder should be in the top 5 immediately.
Mm-hmm. And his double album, which was Songs in the Key of Life, is my favorite non-Beatles album of all time ever. It's one hit after the next. All good stuff.
Yeah. Songs he wrote that Aretha Franklin, Chaka Khan, and Michael Jackson made theirs. Yeah. I've seen Stevie Wonder live.
Me too.
About 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
Me too.
Absolutely fantastic. And they put together his keyboard at a Christmas Christmas thing.
Mm.
Of course, I was fanboying the whole time, like, this is Stevie Wonder stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing. That's cool.
I didn't get to mute Stevie, though. That was the only thing.
When I saw him play live, the one thing that blew my mind is he played a slide guitar solo. I was like, I didn't know he could do that. I'm like, holy smokes, amazing.
When I saw him, he did his hits, and it was absolutely great. And then the final song, obviously he's blind, so he didn't do a curtain call. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's debatable if he's actually blind.
Right.
He came out and said that he didn't come out and deny it. By the way,
okay.
Stevie Wonder. Okay. So he didn't do a regular curtain call, but all the lights went down, and then all of a sudden you hear for
Doing
Superstition come on.
Superstition.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the lights pop on. His 8-year-old son was on the freaking sticks
No
playing
kidding.
playing the drums for Superstition.
Hell yeah. That's such a good
And
song. Yeah, no
Stevie
doubt.
Wonder's got a lot of kids.
Yeah. I'm going to keep score here, Derek. So far, I think the New York Times has 2 out of 3 correct.
Yeah. Jay-Z.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's hip hop. Doesn't count. So no,
Doesn't count at all.
it's not music.
I just posted a video about Jay-Z talking about people talking about their story. No.
And he's a shit rapper too, in terms of rappers, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, so if you take any other genre of music, they'll talk about love, they'll talk about romance, they'll talk about partying, they'll talk about your best friend dying. There's so many songs about different things. Hip hop music is bitches, 40s,
And violence.
Violence,
Mhm.
and baby mamas. How is that good songwriting when anything that's popular music as far as rap music
Mhm.
is the same thing? It's the same lyrics with a different beat.
Yep. And the music's stolen. So
Most of
He-
it is covers
Yeah.
of a popular song.
and
So
just for the
Jay-Z
record,
in here, he can go fuck himself. He don't
For the-
belong in there.
for the record, I do not hate hip hop. I like some of it to
I
listen
like
to.
old school hip hop.
I
Dre, Snoop Dogg,
see. I'm older, so
Eminem.
I go back. I remember the day where they weren't always rapping about hoes and guns. There was a popular rap song that had been the early 80s about basketball called Basketball. And they sang about how much they love basketball. That's great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like some of the songs in like if I'm I don't go to clubs anymore,
So
but they're
this,
appropriate
in my
there, but-
opinion, this is the New York Times cupping Jay-Z's balls.
correct.
So that's all this is them cupping his balls.
All right. Yeah, skip right past this fool.
Paul Simon. Simon
Yeah.
and Garfunkel had a hell of a run in a very short period of time, right?
Yeah, if we're limited to America, I would say that's fair. I'm not a huge fan,
I'm not
Of
a
his
huge fan
music,
of Paul Simon either. No.
but I respect his talent. And I think, yeah, top 30, I think that's fair.
The times are changing. I want to hold your hand.
Played Sound of Silence, The Boxer,
Yeah.
Bridge Over Troubled Water, which is an amazing song.
Yeah, The Sound of Silence, Hello Darkness, my old friend. Yeah. So, do they have iconic songs? Yes. Would you
yes.
call them the great, like, top greatest songwriters of all time?
I would. American, yeah. Just for his work with Simon and Garfunkel. His solo career, I wasn't a fan of. The only song of his that was a solo release that I liked was 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover, and that's only because the drum beat was so good.
But that's not his writing.
Oh, no, he wrote, well,
The drum beat?
he wrote the song. He may have told the drummer,
Do it this way?
it's possible. Yeah. Like, I don't play
I
drums
like
on our
his,
band song,
Call Me
but
Al.
I brought the drums
Call
out.
Me Al, call
See,
me
I didn't like that stuff.
Al.
Yeah, I think if you're
It's
listen,
catchy. It's not a great song. It's catchy though.
I put him ahead of that crunchy white broad from further up the list for sure. So if she's on it, then yeah, Paul Simon should be on it. I give that a yes.
Taylor
I
Swift.
can't argue with it.
Oh
You
yeah, I
can't
can't
argue
argue
with
with it either. I'm not a Swiftie. I
No?
like some of her country stuff early, her early country stuff. After that, no, I'm not a fan at all. But you can't. She writes most of her songs,
Yeah.
and she tells a good story in a song.
Mhm.
So it's like that's a layup right there. There's no.
I agree.
And she's been doing it for what, 15, 20 years?
She's been around for a long time, but she started very young. I think she was 15 when she first came on the country scene.
Something like that, yeah.
She was a young little thing, but how can you not say she's one of the top 30?
Yeah, how can you not say it? Yeah.
Not
Brian
sure I know
Eddie
who they are.
Holland, Holland, Dozier, and Holland. Motown Records.
Okay, Derek, you probably know more about this one than I do, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what songs they cranked out. Oh,
Where did your love
jeez.
go, baby love? Come see about. Stop in the name of love. I hear symphony. You keep me hanging on. The four tops biggest bangers. Reach out, I'll be there. Bernadette. 7 rooms of gloom. Yeah, these are
Yeah.
songwriters.
Yep. Can't argue with that, especially, I mean, just the Stop in the Name of Love and Keep Me Hanging On, Come See About Me, and Baby Love. Come on. Those are
Yeah,
Motown classics of the
iconic.
highest order. Yeah. All right, for sure. These guys get it.
Yeah, there's my people right there. Yeah, Missy Elliott.
Mhm. No,
No,
I do like a couple of her songs, but again, I don't think she wrote
you
music.
can't call. I mean, some of these things you like a couple of their songs, but would you call them a top American songwriter?
I wouldn't even consider her a songwriter.
Yeah, I
She's
would
a
consider her.
lyric writer, lyricist, but I don't
Yeah,
believe she wrote the music for the songs. So no, get her out of here.
yeah, in my opinion, it's a DEI ad.
Probably. There's been
Well,
no
we
white
gotta add
guys
some
yet.
black people. It's like these people right here are black people and they're legendary. So
Mhm.
you don't need Missy Elliott. These people right here made hundreds of thousands of hit songs talking about stuff that happened in their lives, stuff that happened in Detroit,
Mhm.
stuff that happened in their family.
But
That's what
even if,
people want to hear. You know what I mean?
and
They
the,
want to relate to it.
yeah, and the music's iconic that they wrote, even
Yeah.
if they were singing about basketball or whatever. It's good songs. Missy Elliott, I like Work It. That's a good song. All right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is a layup.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but I got to give it to him. He wrote some
I mean, his solo stuff and the
classics.
Commodore stuff.
That's true.
And
He did write. He did write Jungle Boogie and Brick House. So that alone can get him in.
yeah.
Yeah. And he wrote Lady for Kenny Rogers.
Yeah. And then he covered it himself, or he did it himself
Mhm.
later. But yeah, he wrote Lady for Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Would I put him in the top 10? Probably not. But yeah, he's definitely on that list and should be on the list.
All right. So far, in my opinion, the New York Times is 6 and 3. So
Yeah.
far. And I think we both agree on, well, this one, come on.
Layup. Boosh.
She may be the greatest American songwriter of the late 20th century, maybe even above all the other ones.
What's up, Mario?
You can make that argument.
Oh yeah, because she not only did she write her own hit songs, she wrote hit songs for other people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nope,
I mean,
love Dolly.
I absolutely love Dolly, and she is everything that she anybody that has a music career should be aspiring to walk in the shoes of Dolly Parton. In my opinion,
she's
class,
100% Americana.
great songwriter, Americana,
Mm-hmm.
sassy, nice,
Beloved, almost universally beloved. I've never heard anybody say a bad word about her.
I've never heard it either. Nope.
I'm not a country fan. I love Dolly. Everybody loves Dolly.
I mean, her iconic song that was covered by Whitney Houston. It's debatable, in my opinion. I mean, in my opinion, Dolly Parton's is better, but that's my opinion.
We actually had that discussion last night on a stream I was on, and I agree. Dolly Parton. Who? Oh, come on. Get the fuck out of here.
See, this is the New York Times trying to add some color people in it when they don't need to.
Well, see, I'm not familiar with him. So let's see. Maybe he actually did write some music. Was it all? No, it's crap. Sampled hooks.
Yeah.
Nah, get out of here.
Unless you can make original music that isn't using a popular hook from a different song, I don't call yourself a songwriter. You might be a beat writer, or you might be a beat mixer or something.
I think it should be a crime, like a jailable offense, to even put Young Thug in the same article as Dolly Parton in any way, shape, or form. So no, get him out of here. Pathetic.
That's like me making a movie called Star Army and making Star Wars and then just changing it and being like, I remixed it.
That's a good idea, Derek. You should get to work on that.
I'm just saying, is the music guy samples people's shit all the time. You never see like a filmmaker being like, you know what, I'm going to sample Star Wars and I'm going to make Starfleet and make it better than Star Wars, but I'm
Right.
going to use their shit and then just move it over to my shit.
Maybe there should be a separate list for hip hop artists. Then I'd be all right to
Yeah, it's
rank them
the New
amongst each
York
other.
Times being woke retards and
Right.
trying to add people in there that don't need to be in there.
I feel we need to segregate this list. Well, listen, I'm not a fan of her songs. She ruined Heart and Aerosmith for me, but she wrote huge hits. So I got to give it to her.
Taylor Dane and Taylor Swift, Patti LaBelle, Heart, Chicago. What are some of her songs that she did?
I think she wrote Alone for Heart. I'm pretty sure that was one of hers.
Okay.
I think she wrote like one of Aerosmith's songs, maybe Tell Me What It Takes to Let It Go. She wrote, there's Aerosmith and Heart's shitty ballads that they would get popular with.
Yeah.
I believe that was her fault.
The Bar's Rhythm of the Night. Great song.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Rhythm of the Night. Yeah. That's a great song. Faith Hill, There You'll Be. Yeah, I think she deserves to be on there.
Yeah, I all the songs that I can recall her having written, I don't like any of them.
The one Apple Music Songwriter Series, she has 62 songs.
Yep. But I can't deny that she was at the top of the game and wrote a million hits that everybody knows and loves.
So she should be in like ahead of Young Thug.
Slightly ahead of Young Thug, yes. Yes.
Slightly.
Just a little bit. Give her the nudge.
Josh Osborne, Brandy Clark, Shane McNally. They're probably country people. Natural Music Row. Brandy Clark, Music Row. What are some of the songs that they wrote?
Yeah, see, this is more your genre than mine.
Doesn't say any of the songs that they wrote.
If you keep scrolling, there might be another paragraph after the ad, maybe. There you go.
Katie, is it Katie Musgraves? Follow Your Arrow. You see, I don't like it when you say that somebody should be on a top songwriter list, but you don't actually list the songs. So just out of disqualification, take them out of there.
All right, they're out. They're out.
And they could have wrote some bangers, but we don't know this because they wrote 3 paragraphs of them not saying what they wrote.
Plus, it said they wrote some Broadway stuff, which I inherently...
They earned 9 Tony nominations. You immediately
get them out of here.
Get them the fuck out of there. Fiona Apple.
No.
Get her the fuck out of here. She does not deserve to be on the same list as Stevie Wonder. Are you kidding me?
Fiona Apple? Boy. Okay.
This is the wokety wokesters in New York don't know what the fuck they're talking about music. They don't.
This is a very hipster list. I agree.
Yeah. Babyface.
Okay.
Yeah, he deserves to be on there. He's got so many freaking hits that a lot of people didn't know that he wrote the song.
Yep, I agree. And he's super talented musician too. Criminal is a good song. I agree with that. That's the only song I know from her, to be honest with you. Yeah. Fiona Apple.
But Mario, you got to understand that this is 30 of the greatest American living songwriters of all time. Fiona Apple isn't a boil on Stevie Wonder's ass. Just saying. Not even a boil. Not even a little pimple, a little red spot, nothing. Yeah, Babyface wrote so many 90s and early 2000s R&B songs and hip hop songs. It's ridiculous.
I saw him perform in a concert, not in person, but on Netflix or something. He was amazing. I mean, this guy could do it all. Play guitar, piano, sang, excellent, big talent. So yeah,
they don't really list too many of his songs, but yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look look up Babyface real quick.
All right. I mean, at the very least, unlike Young Thug and Jay-Z, he's a musician.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Babyface. Trying to see something that I would immediately like, oh, yep. It's a lot of songs. Face to Face. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Yeah. I was looking at that. This is just a stupid list.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Forget it.
let me pull it up so that I'd be like, oh, yeah, he's good.
Look at all those songs. Jeez, a flip. All right. Yep, he definitely belongs for sure.
Didn't he sing like Unbreak My Heart? Like Tony Braxton? Oh, I Hate You by Tony Braxton he wrote. He wrote stuff for Bobby Brown, Casey and JoJo. He wrote for Jay-Z, even though Jay-Z's on the stupid, he shouldn't even be on there.
He wrote for
Franklin. Yeah.
He's everywhere.
It's ridiculous. Yes, he should be on there.
I'm going to tick the mark in the dub column.
Okay. Stephen Mert.
I got nothing. I don't know who he is.
Band leader behind New York Pop Assembly, the Majestic Fields, and other indie groups conceived in Song Cycle. This is another just
hipster bullshit.
Like, because it was popular in New York, it deserves to be on a fucking list of all-time people.
Well, he's going to take the L on my list.
Yeah.
He's out.
Take him out. You're out of here, buddy. The fuck out of here.
OWTE out.
Romeo Santos, Dominican American.
Out.
Romeo Santos does not belong in the same list that my girl Dolly Parton and Stevie Wonder are in.
I will admit I'm not familiar with Spanish Latin music because
he writes for megastar Bad Bunny. That's why they put him in there.
He's a pretty big star. I think this is a diversity higher in the list. Yes. I think. Like, well, we have to get
belong in the damn list.
Nah.
Carole King.
Okay. Yep.
400 song catalog of Carole King.
Surprised they didn't. Okay, so I know I've heard lots of Carole King songs, but they didn't list any of them.
Yeah.
In that article. Okay, she did I Feel the Earth Move. I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky down.
Oh, yeah.
So Far Away is another one. You've Got a Friend, the James Taylor song.
Oh, okay.
You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman for Aretha Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and one of her songs with It's Too Late, Baby, Now It's Too Late, though we really did try to make it.
Oh, yeah, she belongs on the list.
So she's, for sure, on there.
Absolutely. Great songs. Outcast.
You know what? I'm a big Outkast fan. And I think especially Andre 3000 is a very talented musician who can play instruments and writes good songs. They do the hip hop thing where they use stolen music.
Yeah.
But they also write stuff. So I'm putting him in the W column. I like Outkast.
Okay, out of the 30, I would probably put them in the 20s or 30s. But yeah, I mean the albums that they came out were great albums. And if they wrote most of those songs, then they deserve to be on the list.
Yep. I'll put them in the list strictly for Bombs Over Baghdad, which is probably my favorite hip hop song of all time. And so I'm leaving him in there. I like Outkast. Talented.
Yeah, they are very
Plus,
talented.
they're not cookie cutter hip hop where they're just rapping
Oh
about
no.
like they're almost like I like progressive rock. Like, I like the long songs that are a little different.
Mhm.
They're like progressive rap. Like they're there's musicianship in there that is interesting and not
Yeah.
so cookie cutter. So
And
yeah,
I love the fact that that Dre did one album, um, my man's did the other album, and there were two separate albums in the same
that's
CD,
so
and they
good.
were all bangers,
All great. Yeah, Big Boy had
all
one
bangers.
side and Andre 3000 did the other one.
Hmm.
And that had Hey Ya on it. And as
Yeah,
sick as everybody probably got out of that song, it's a great song.
it's such a
It's
great song. If
real
I hear it
catchy.
now, I'm still just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yep,
shake
for
it,
sure.
shake it like a Polaroid picture. You know,
Damn.
shake it. Did
That's
you ever
true. That
shake it when you
song,
were younger?
well, I ran a dive bar when that song was big. Believe me, there's lots of shaking like a Polaroid picture where I was. But it was one of those songs, Derek. It reminds me of like a song like, well, I would say Hey Ya is a song that I never got tired of. I was always happy to hear it, even though I had heard it a million times.
I'll put my foot down. Mariah Carey does not belong in this fucking list.
I didn't even know she wrote songs. I thought people wrote songs for her.
Yeah, Time to Reach, Dream Lover, Always Be My Baby.
Mm. But did she write the music?
Remix featuring Wu-Tang Clan, Old Dirty Bastard, Carrie. Hip hop,
I'll let
man,
you make
marriage to pop soul.
I'm on the fence on this one, Derek. I'll let you make the call.
They do shout out Bobby Womack though, so shout out Bobby Womack. He was. I met Bobby Womack's son. Bobby Womack was a Motown artist, and his son owns a studio in Burbank, and the guy that we did an interview with on Dave's channel, and we went over to his studio, and I met like a bunch of like Motown artist kids.
Awesome.
And I met I think his name is Bimp. I can't remember what his first name was, but yeah, but Bobby Womack's son was there, and he was the owner of the place.
All right. While you were talking, I did a little research. It turns out Mariah Carey co-wrote all of her songs. So I got you Mario Vito, but if she co-wrote all those songs and she was huge,
not the Christmas songs.
Well, no, not that one. So I'm going to give it, Derek. You make the call.
Throw her ass out of here.
Okay.
I'm just saying this. If you're going to compare Dolly Parton, Stevie Wonder, Carole King, Mariah Carey,
okay,
who's the odd man out?
Mariah Carey,
by far. Like it's not even close.
Yep.
I can understand if it's like, okay, Mariah Carey her name should be in there, but I just named three iconic writers, and she didn't hold a candle to any of them.
All right, she's out.
Scorpio. Out. So yeah, all of her stuff was cookie cutter. Absolutely, it was stolen beats and cookie cutter. Just I'm having a good time and I'm hot. Yeah.
I think Derek, Scorpio, and Mario are right. I'm with you. She's out. She's on the L.
There's a couple songs by Mariah Carey that I like. I'm just saying, as far as if you were gonna like top 30 writers of all time, Mariah Carey's not on that list.
I like Fantasy, but that's a song that was ripped off from the Tom Tom Club. It's just that song with the vocals removed, and she sings on top of it.
Yeah.
So you're right. Get her out of here. Yeah. I mean, you got it right. It's we live in America, and it's Willie Nelson. So yes, he's for sure,
and he's still living. He's 90 some years old. He's still living,
high as a fucking kite. God bless him.
He's going to be over here next month.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
man, still touring. Good for him.
Yeah, it's a Willie Nelson and family. So I don't know how. Like, I don't want to spend the money, and his voice isn't there. It's like, I want to see Willie Nelson before he passes, but it's just like. If it's not going to be good, it's like, oh.
I would bet it's going to be good. He has the kind of tone in his voice that it could last a long time. He doesn't hit super high notes that are hard on your throat. He doesn't belt it out. He has a very, calming type voice that probably can sound good into old age. So, but yeah, there's no doubt he's in the W column, right?
Oh, no question. He wrote Patsy Cline's song "Crazy."
I didn't know that.
Iconic song.
Holy shit.
Written by Willie Nelson.
In 1959. Wow.
Yeah. That song alone puts him on the list. That's an iconic song.
I know this is an unordered list.
Yeah, it's
New
not
York Times
specific order. Yeah,
you can't put Willie Nelson down underneath. I don't even care if it's unordered. Don't put him under Young Thug. He should be up higher in the article.
It's not a formal list, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
That's right, Scorpio. I'm not into all of his music either, but he's one of the greats. I'm trying to keep in my head. I'm trying to remember these names so at the end we can say who the greatest one is. But we may need a recap.
See, Kendrick Lamar would be considered a lyricist, right? He wouldn't be considered a writer.
He's another rapper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
I'm making an executive decision. Get him out. My girl's thick.
Valerie Simpson.
Ashford and Simpson, I think weren't they like a Christian?
Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough to
that's a pretty good one.
Getting to you, babe. You've heard that song, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's her song. Grew up in the Bronx. That's the only song that they have listed for her.
Yeah, see, I'm not familiar with that genre enough to really. I'm sure she has a good voice, I guess.
Trying to think of some notable stuff.
Even if you said the
High Enough is huge.
Are we sure that was her? I thought we already saw the songwriters that did Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Weren't they higher up on the list? Well, it's easy. I can look that up.
Tracy Valerie and Nicholas Ashkoff influenced the American popular sound.
All
right. Take the lyrics of to lit of the song like Ain't No Mountain High Enough in 1967.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got listed a bunch of her songs that were not as popular. I was trying to find like the greatest hits, you know.
All I know her from is Ashford and Simpson. I remember them as a group.
She's got a lot of credits, but a lot of stuff that I don't recognize off the get.
See, now we're starting to get to the point, Derek, that this list is so mostly a lot of crap in it that I wouldn't even know if she should be in the top 30 or not. I mean, you can go well compared to Young Thug, probably, but
yeah.
I don't want to compare it to Young Thug, so I don't know. Throw her out. Is she out?
She's out. Get her out of here. Even though that's a great freaking song.
All right. Well, this is an obvious one.
Oh yeah, there's no question of this one.
Yep, and I'm not even a fan, really.
But I turned you on to High Rolling with or High Wheeling with Bob. What was it?
Yeah, it was the first one of his first ones that you said check it out.
Yeah,
and I liked it. Mostly,
albums are fantastic.
I liked it mostly because the guitar playing. I really liked the guitar style. I thought it was cool.
Yeah,
and that's the vocals. Whatever, it's Bob Dylan, but there's no doubt he has to be on the list.
Have you seen the biopic about Bob Dylan?
The one with no, I haven't. Is that good. The one with Timothy Chalamet?
Yeah,
plays him.
Yeah, it's good.
I like him as an actor.
Yeah, like a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, he wrote All Along the Watchtower.
All Along the Watchtower. Yeah,
so he's a slam dunk for sure.
Dylan's a hard pass
on that one.
Man,
All right. Plus the huge influence he had on bands that came after him, you can't deny it. Although the bands that generally say they're influenced by Dylan are the bands that I don't care for. But just because I don't like them doesn't mean I don't think they should be in this list.
Blowing in the Wind, banger. Tambourine Man, banger.
That's a pretty good one.
Like a Rolling Stone, banger. Knocking on Heaven's Door, iconic. Hurricane was about a boxer that got arrested. That was like a 70s or 80s song. The times they are changing, banger.
Yeah. See, don't like any of these songs, but can't argue that they are iconic.
Yeah, once his first couple albums were great. Absolutely loved them. And then he already had that type of voice that was kind of like a nosy type voice.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it almost seems like the strain of his voice, and it just got more and more like, I'm not Dylan.
You know what? Here, I'll get personal anecdote real quick, how he's inspired me. So as you may have heard, my band is no more. One of the guys left. And the guy that left the band was one of the people that sang a lot. So if I'm going to continue, I'm going to have to do more singing, which I'm not terribly confident at. But then I always look at Bob Dylan. I go, you know what? Bob Dylan couldn't sing, and it didn't stop him. So why should it stop me?
That's true.
So there you go. Shout out to Bob Dylan.
So Bob Dylan self-titled 1962. Freewheeling with Bob Dylan is one of the ones I told you about.
That's the one. Yep.
And then Highway 61. Those were his first couple albums that were great.
Okay.
Everybody said Blonde on Blonde is one of the greatest albums of all time. I don't think so. I think his early stuff, when he was being a hippie and being, stick to the man, Bob Dylan, that's his good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. Well, he's definitely in the win column.
Blood on the Tracks, 1975. There's a couple songs on that record that are good. But yeah, early Bob Dylan's good. After that, forget
it. Maybe one of the most influential American songwriters out of
people
everybody.
Cover this stuff now. I mean, yeah,
maybe the most.
Cover stuff now. He's on the list, and he's going to stay on there forever. Lana Del Rey.
Nope. I don't even care what she did. Nope.
Yeah, get her the fuck off here. Trash, hippy dippy crap.
You know, the funny thing is, if you showed this list to somebody who was maybe like in their upper 20s, they'd probably have the exact opposite. They'd go, who? Bob Dylan? And they go, oh, Lana Del Rey. I like her. Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, Mario. Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm with Mario.
It's garbage.
All right, she's in the L column.
Interested in receiving American mythology and past popular culture.
Bullshit.
Norman fucking Rockwell is one of her titles of her masterpiece.
Oh, she's so edgy.
Get out of here. Doesn't belong on that list. The Dream.
Nope. I have no idea who he is. I'm just looking at him, and he's out.
Okay, so what he did, Imprint, Rihanna's Umbrella.
Okay.
Your daughter's probably listened to that song.
I know the song. Yeah.
Sierra's Ride, Justin Bieber's Baby, Mariah Carey's Touch My Body, and Obsessed. Yeah, he belongs on here.
Yeah, I was gonna. Now that Single Ladies, that's all right.
Yeah,
you're right. I have a half tick in the loser column. I'm crossing that out.
And he's our first hip hop person that actually belongs. No, because we have Babyface. Babyface belongs on this list.
And Outkast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I didn't know this guy's name, but looking at what he's written, yeah, sure, put him in there. Oh, there's no doubt these guys.
Yeah. There's no doubt.
It's just stupid to even question. They're awesome. So good. The Time? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Everything by the Time, right?
Yeah. Janet Jackson, Rhythm Nation. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to change your mind?
On this? No. This is like...
No, they're a lock.
Nope.
This is a joke. This is a joke.
I watched this halftime show, Derek, and I was not offended. All that type of music to me sounds exactly the same. Oh, like the reggaeton beat, it's all the same song. I don't know how could you enjoy listening to more than one song from this guy?
Trash. Get him off the damn list. Sucks.
That having been said, pretty good wrestler. Remember when they threw him out in the ring in the WWE? He was actually pretty good. So top
just
30.
Because he was a halfway decent wrestler, he's off the list.
Well, no, he's off the list. But if you did top 30 non-wrestlers in the ring, I'd put him in it. Unfortunately, that's not this list, so he's out. No, fuck this guy. Derek, I cannot be objective. I cannot be objective. I have to leave this up to you, Derek, because I hate Bruce Springsteen, and I don't like one of his songs. I think he's shit. Him. But let's be objective. Let's be objective about this. He's a huge American songwriter, massive. So I'm actually going to pull a fast one and say, if you're going to list the top 30 American songwriters, I think he should be on the list, even though I can't stand him. He has to be
on the list, but I fucking hate him. I can't stand him.
All right. That's a reluctant W. I can't. Yeah, I think he's.
Oh, Mario, exactly. Bruce Springsteen is not an American, exactly. He should be disqualified for that shit.
Do they have a communist greatest songwriters list?
Get him on,
put him on?
Get him on the fucking list.
I can't, in good conscience, not include him. Well, another slam dunk.
He wrote all of his solo stuff. He wrote a bunch of the hit songs for the Temptations. Yeah, he deserves to be on the list.
No doubt. And Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Oh, hell yeah. All his hits are amazing.
Mm-hmm. I saw him live. Amazing.
Oh,
now I think he needs to retire, because I heard a live thing the other day of him, and his voice is going.
He looks like Maya Angelou in that picture.
He does look like Maya Angelou.
Was that it?
That was it.
All right. Well, I clearly missed 2 because my count doesn't come up to 30, so that's my fault. But I've got 17 stay and 13 we threw off. Oh, no, that's 30. So 17 and 13. Now, out of all these artists, Derek, who are you put and Chad, Mario, Scorpio, if you're out there, who do you put at number 1 out of all the artists we just talked about?
I'm putting Smokey 1, Stevie Wonder 2. And then the Motown, the brothers of Motown, 3.
I'll go Stevie 1, Dolly 2, and the Motown brothers 3.
Dolly.
But Stevie's a 1, it's like 1 and then a big power gap and then everybody else, because I think Stevie is just the greatest. He's amazing.
Yeah. You cannot deny Stevie.
All right, so 17 and 13 for the New York Times, not terrible.
Okay, so have you thought about in your head, or have you written down any that you would actually put on the list?
I have 2 artists that I'm extremely fond of. One you've probably heard of and one you haven't, but I'm going to make a suggestion. Okay. The one you've probably heard of is Matthew Sweet. He had a big hit with a song called Girlfriend back in the 90s, and that was his only hit. But if you pick up his albums, every single song is great, and it's well written. Well, he's a master craftsman. So Matthew Sweet will be on my list.
Okay.
And then the one you might not have heard of Matthew Sweet, but this one's a deep dive. There's a guy named Neil Morse that has been writing songs for a band called Spock's Beard, which is a terrible name. And he's written songs for his own, solo career. This guy is almost McCartney level with his mastery of melodies and songwriting. It's amazing. And Derek, for you, born again Christian. So he writes concept albums about the Bible.
What songs has he written that I would know?
None. Just trust me. He's great. You were asking my list. I'm trying to maybe the folks, if anybody's watching, maybe they'll go, Matthew Sweet, I should check him out. Or Neil Young or Neil Morse. I should look at him. Those are my 2. If this wasn't just America, there'd be a whole ton of more people. But in terms of American songwriting, that's pretty much my guys.
You didn't pick any. You didn't pick anybody that I thought you would pick.
Who did you think I would pick? Maybe I forgot them.
Okay, one of the people that would be on there for me, Bob Seger.
No, I can't. Bob Seger and Bruce Springsteen belong in the trash bin for me. So I know you're a Detroit guy, I don't
Bob
like him.
Seger wrote a shitload of hits.
And I didn't like
Ramblin'
any of them.
Man, Turn the Page, which still is covered today.
You know who else maybe?
Like a
Derek?
Rock is Chevy's been using Like a Rock for fucking 50 years.
The Van Zant guy, Leonard Skinner, whoever wrote those songs should maybe be in top 30 American songwriters, don't you think?
You'd have to look that up. I don't know who this some random ass guy.
No. Leonard Skinner, the brothers that were in that band that wrote Free Bird, Give Me 3 Steps, blah, blah, all that stuff. They should be in there, right?
How about this, Lindsey Buckingham?
Ooh, that's a good one.
From
I
Fleetwood
agree.
Mac.
Him and Christine McVie from Fleetwood Mac are both.
Yeah, where the fuck are they?
No, you're right. Well, here, I'll go one. How about Ann and Nancy Wilson from Heart?
Yeah.
And see, I forgot a whole bunch, Derek. You're right.
Okay. How about a guy named Don Henley from the Eagles?
Mm-hmm.
Don Henley wrote a lot of the bangers, him and Glenn Frey. But Glenn Frey's not is dead now, so.
Yeah, you're right. If you group him in with Glenn Frey and give him one spot alongside him, sure.
You can't give him a spot because he's dead.
I do love the Eagles. I love the Eagles, and Don Henley wrote a bunch of it, so sure. The Eagles, yes. Eagles.
I don't know if... Give me 1 second. One of my people would be Vince Gill, but I don't know if he wrote his songs. I think he did, but give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Do you like Garth Brooks? Didn't he write his songs? Are you a fan of his?
Yeah, I liked the early Garth Brooks. Yeah, the American... Yeah, it is very limiting, Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Vince Gill, Don't Come Crying to Me. Don't Let Our Love Slip in a Way. That was a hit for country music. Go Rest on This High Mountain. That's a hit for country music. Let's see here. So I Still Believe in You. That was another hit in the 90s. So yeah, I'm putting Vince Gill. And then Vince Gill has done some backup stuff for the Eagles.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah, he was touring with the Eagles for a little while.
See, part of the problem...
Vince Gill would be on my list.
One of the main problems with that list that we went through, and I know it's because the New York Times are trying to be hipsters and all that, is that, like, to your point, Fleetwood Mac, nowhere to be seen, or the guys in the Eagles, nowhere to be seen, but you throw in Bad Bunny? Come on.
Yeah.
People will be listening to Fleetwood Mac songs far after people have forgotten who Bad Bunny is.
And if you notice that a decent amount of these people are from New York that are fucking losses.
That's a good point.
So it's like, were they just slanting the list? When they said 30 greatest American living songwriters, they didn't say from New York.
Well, yeah, good points there. Fleetwood Mac and the Eagles.
Yeah, so
I mean,
there was a lot of stuff that was wins, but it's like one of those things where it's like they had a lot of losses.
How about Kurt Cobain? He was a huge influence on music for sure in the 90s.
How much of the songs he write though? Because a couple of those are
he wrote all of them. Well, not the ones. See, Mario put up a point.
Oh, Billy Joel.
That's another good one. I'm a kind of a mid fan of his, but that's a good one, Mario. Is this living songwriters? Because then Kurt Cobain's off the list. Okay,
yeah,
that's
living
fair.
Songwriters.
I'm sorry, I missed that. I know you mentioned it earlier, and it just took a while to get into my brain.
The 30 greatest living American songwriters.
Derek, you know what I think that we should do, or I can take that. I think I should make the top 30 songwriters, regardless, American, worldwide. I might do that just for
wait
fun.
a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's limiting because Paul McCartney was not on there because he's not American.
Well, he'd be number one, period.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to do a global list just so I can have Paul McCartney at number one, really. It's a selfish idea. All right. Well, since we're frames and rhythm, Derek, is there a similar list that we can do on another day for movies? Greatest American movies?
I mean that it's hard because it's subjective. So yeah, I could pull something up, but
No, I mean something like
very subjective because
everything's subjective. But I mean, like this is a New York Times, and then we riffed on it. Like, well, they go, like a New York Times 30 greatest movies or whatever.
I'll have to look. I'll have to see.
What's the
Peter Gabriel?
He's English though, but Mario. I'm a massive Genesis and Peter Gabriel guy, but he is from England, so out.
Out.
Couldn't be in this list because otherwise, then you got to get Phil Collins in there, and yeah.
Oh yeah. But I guarantee that there's people on the list that are not well known that have probably written a shitload of songs.
Yeah, and you can't give me crap for Neil Morse and Matthew Sweet when these Bamas at the New York Times have people that nobody's ever heard of. I'm trying to curate some taste for people and offer them something they can listen to new that I think that they will enjoy. I'm doing it for the people, Derek.
I love how they shit on the country people because the only people that had in there was Willie.
Dolly.
Oh, and Dolly.
Modern country music kind of stinks. It all sounds pretty much, it's like hip hop. It all sort of sounds the same to me.
There's a couple of country songwriters that write a shitload.
How about Johnny Cash? Did he write his stuff? He should be on there if he's a writer, don't you think?
I would think so.
Oh,
yeah.
He's dead though. Is he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Damn it. Death keeps ruining my list.
Get him out of there.
He's already out of there. You do the 30 greatest dead American songwriters.
I'm trying to look up. There's a couple writers that are in country music now that write a shitload of the songs. I can't come up with it.
You could extend this to soundtracks too, American songwriters. Like who's the guy that does all the great sound? Like John Williams did all the Star Wars stuff. I can't remember the guy who does the soundtrack for like Dune and Interstellar, but I don't even know if he's American actually. Scratch that. I'm just filling time here, Derek. Hey,
Yeah,
go
I'm
to the
trying
prominent.
to look up some other.
Well, Derek's looking up.
I would say Hank Williams Sr., but he's dead. He's been dead for a long time. So
yeah, there needs to be a dead list.